Well. Ah, na, 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 na. Welcome back to my stream. It's Thursday. Welcome back to Peanuts' new stream. You're gonna be amazed by what you hear and see. Look at me. I'm just like firing up now. 29 followers, bro. Not many people watching my shit, but that doesn't matter. It's all a grind, dude. So we gotta remember, it's all a sick grind. But yeah, this is it. Welcome back, everyone. Woo! Nearly at the weekend. Nearly at the weekend. And you must be so ecstatic because you just know that I'm here. I get to entertain everyone here for the next couple of hours. Maybe sprinkle in some tidbits, some little tips, and just have a gay old time. Not like that, but you know. So, lo and behold, I didn't plan this. Maybe she did, because I noticed that she normally actually does it a little bit later. So I wouldn't actually normally do a Thursday KTV, but she has actually dropped one, like not like at about 5 o'clock. So I don't know what she was doing at the time, because she doesn't work. Maybe she does. Maybe things have started to go a bit sour for her now, so she has to like go back to W.H. Smith and do like Nicholas Dorio. Because like, I can't imagine she's making as much as he is, and he's got to work a job. But he might just be greedy. His pinball machines and his pantry aren't going to pay for themselves, are they? But anyway, here we are. So yeah, I mean, it's just what's been going on in the news. Crypto's been going to hell, man. Crypto's crashed. 3.6 trillion wiped out. Gold down. Silver down. S&P 500 down. Mwah, I love it. I smell war. Yeah, if you're 39 and you're dating, you're just fucked. I don't care. This is just women are just idiots. They're actual idiots. Oh, grim. It's like, it's like some Indian dude. It's just like, this is what I mean. It's like made some fake map, rape statistics for our country, and it's just like really coincidental that he's obviously from India and it's only got like 1.81, which I'm not even really sure like even those numbers mean. But for some reason, like America's like 27.31, which is so it's like 27 times more likely to get raped in America than India. That just doesn't sound right, does it? Just this is what's confusing. It's just the other thing as well is just can't trust them. This is what I'm saying. It's just these people have just made it impossible to trust any of them. I've got to a point where I really struggle to trust people who are just not white because I just think they're just gonna make. They all just lie to you. They just lie. Because why wouldn't they? You would lie, wouldn't you? Do 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 na. Fucking hate. I'm sick of. I know. I'm gonna say this. I'm sick of like black people and boondocks. Like that show just shouldn't have been made. Whoever made that show can kiss my ass. Sick of seeing stupid boondocks like act things. I'm sick of just in general, just how black people just always have to use like black. I'm sick of it. I'm just really fed up with it. I don't know why it annoys me so much. Probably just because none of them will ever do anything of any value. No offense, it's all just entertainment. It's just entertainment doesn't mean anything. You could literally just be like a one-legged disabled dude, but if for some reason you just entertain people, that just allows you to have like access to all the money in the world. So like, I've been using this, and it states that I've got 10 milliliters in it, and I've been taking zero point 0.2 doses, but I've been recording every dose I've been taking, and the bottle's like empty, and it's not 10 milliliters if I'm going by what I've done, and I'm pretty sure I haven't lied as much as this, because there's almost a core of the bottle discrepancy. Oh well.
Bro, I don't think I.
Why is there just fucking so much like I don't know. Um, oh well. Anyway, let's begin, shall we? Mm. Right. Yeah, there's like a video of some fucking like Indian guy like pouring the drinks out. He's pouring people's glasses of Coke into another bowl. It's just gonna reuse it. It's just absolutely disgusting. Actually disgusting. Alright, let me see. So it's called TikTok's Most Delusional Predator, AC Flow. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't care to know. Uh, I don't follow people really. I go on X and I usually just get like I'll get like the very high view stuff. So if it's anyone who's going to be like very small, I'm not going to know or care who they are, and I'll just assume that anyone who's probably like someone you're not going to be hearing about who is famous but you don't really know about is probably a fucking weirdo. They all just seem to have like these. I mean, I can't complain because actually I'm in a couple of them as well. I don't know. I don't know. Because I think you can have like a healthy group. You can have people who you got a community of people, and it can be kind of healthy. But I find just on the internet, it just seems to be so easy just to be degenerate. And as soon as you're degenerate, you just seem to attract probably mostly like Indians and black people. I always just use Indians and black people. It's like like when you watch when you play Digimon the game, the first one where you're like the Digimon trainer. Every time like if you had like this crap meter, so if your Digimon needed a toilet, you had to like make sure you took them to the toilet or used like a reusable toilet. Otherwise, they would have like this like a shame meter. And if you ended up like crapping yourself too much, your Digimon would like digivolve and he would turn into like the poo monster, or like he'd either turn into like a poo or like a little sludge thing. And I always just sort of I can't help but always think that that's just sort of like an allegory for me. It's just like anytime like anything's always like at the bottom, that's what it is. It's like Indian and black people just always gonna be like the Numamon and like the goo, like the green goo thing and the little poo monster. Those are always like the two bottom things that they always end up being. It just seems like anytime there's like anything you do which just involves like bestiality, child porn, rape, it's always the Indians are gonna love it because the Indians are just the absolute most degenerate, and they all believe in like demons. So there's no god to them. They don't have a god. They don't care about like the R-wording kids. It's not a thing for them. They don't even have it. Then there's no Christian. There's no Jesus. There's no God. There's no one tells them anything. They just get born, and it's just whatever they want to do. If they die, they don't care because they just believe in some shitty reincarnation. So their life means nothing to them. So they come over here and they don't really care. If they like are with someone, they go to prison. That's still better than going back to India. Them being locked up in an Indian prison, a UK prison, is still much better than them being just normal in India. At least in prison, you get like 3 nice meals a day. Well, I don't think they're nice, but at least you get 3 meals a day. You got somewhere you can stay. You won't die. I suppose if that's like the way you want to look at it. Probably get like healthcare and stuff done there as well. So there's just a lot of them. There's just like, oh, I'll just come to India and I've got like tapeworms in my stomach and really bad dental hygiene. I'll just come over to the UK, rape a woman. I'll go to prison for 20 years and then I can like masturbate in my cell over me raping this white woman, and then I'm just happy because I just like live in this like I can just live in like a cell for 20 years, like however long it is, and just eat my crappy meals and just just be a burden on everyone. Just do not contribute anything. And then when I come out, somehow I don't know. I'll probably let out in like 8 years for good behaviour, and I'll just do it again. And then like the judge will be an Indian guy, and he'll let me off.
That they are.
Uh, yeah, so I had no idea who this person is. Not sure. But so what's she wearing today? So she's got like white t-shirt, she's wearing the necklace. She's got no makeup on, I don't think. Um just,
Pursuing is appropriate. Now, I know there's a lot of discourse online where people defend age gap relationships, saying it's not as deep as you make out, or actually they can be healthy and kind of.
no, they only care about them when men do it. Like when you see the image of Madonna with her really hot black boyfriend, who I think is like 28 or so. That's really cool. That's Brat Hot Girl Summer. And that's how we should be. We always want to do that. Like, any women who want to like sleep with a black Negro. I'm not going to deny that for you. I mean, Brittany Vinny's mum or dad, either one, got to do it. So why can't Pearl gets to do it? I mean, maybe that's why Brittany's angry about it. Because like that's it. I think I got it. Brittany Vinny's annoyed at Pearl because she hates herself and she doesn't want Pearl to reproduce with a black person to create her. Got it. Done. I'll clip that tomorrow. I'll just keep posting on her until I get blocked or banned. Her simp will probably defend her. I still see him on there. Now, he doesn't go after me now. When I think he learned his lesson because he knows that if he goes after me, I'll do something. But he does. He's still there. He's very loyal. He obviously has the eye for her. So he thinks the best thing you can do, and I'm telling you, this is the best thing you can do as a bloke to get a woman's attention. Just keep like pestering her on like her social media, because dude, if she likes you, she'll let you know. I'm just telling you this. Women don't fuck around. They'll make it. They'll not all the time, but on social media generally they'll make it like quite apparent because they're like safe in social media. But in real life they're usually shit at like telling you. The women trying to like chat up dudes or like rizz up dudes is just kind of like they'll just like see them at the bar and they'll just like give them like an eye, and then if you lock eyes, she'll just probably like look away really quickly, and that to her in her brain is like enough to. She'd be like, I don't understand why you didn't talk to me the whole night. It's like because you didn't do anything. So you hold all the power. I'm not going to go over there because I'll probably just get like arrested. Right. So I'll go ahead and do that S mission. I think I'm quite close to doing all these Sargentino missions, but I mean, I'm still quite happy I'm playing it. I've been playing this game for it's like 2 weeks now. No, yeah, I think it has been 2 weeks now. I didn't get it last weekend. I got it the weekend after. So it's done very well for itself. I mean, Resident Evil comes out in a couple of weeks, so I don't know if I'll get something in between. Like maybe because I know I keep getting updates on Battlefield, so I'm pretty sure there's probably like a lot of levels now that have come out for Battlefield, which I haven't played. I mean, I didn't play Battlefield that long. I just got sick of it quite quick, I think, but I could probably play it again. Right.
All this whataboutism. Well, quite frankly, I think that we're not angry enough about a lot of age gap relationships. I think it's downplayed quite a lot, primarily by people who are the type of person who would pursue somebody way younger than themselves. And we are seeing it time and time again, a plethora of creators who think it's appropriate to be in their 20s and date 16-year-olds. Take this guy,
I don't know, let me think. He's in his 20s and 16. I would probably just. Okay, it's just. That probably is too young for me. I think even when I was in my mid-20s, I would never go as low as that. 18 or 19. I would probably be still been too scared to just even sleep with. I think I even remember making a point about that. I've been in relationships most of my time anyway. This is like the only time I've really been single for like my life, to be fair with you. But I do remember just sort of making a point. Like, I wasn't ever going to do it, but I think I did say like I just would feel really weird sleeping with like an 18-year-old if I was when I was in my mid-20s. So I think even like me, I had that fear and drummed into my head that they could just be lying and that's it, game over. So for me, I just never wanted to even take the risk. Dating a 16-year-old though, it's just you can't really go to the bars and stuff, can you? You can't go to the pub with them. Let's see what he's got to say.
see Flo, a TikTok creator slash musician, whatever you want to call him, who recently sat down to make a TikTok defending his relationship with a 16-year-old while he was 22, to the point where I watched the video and thought, this is...
Assuming he's from the UK. 16 and 22. 16 and 22. Yeah, it's a grey area of sorts, isn't it? Because you've got like, there's just I don't know. I just hate all of this shit. I just think we just spend way too much time just talking about, and this is what I'm saying again. It's just like this is just women all the time. It's just I'm almost sick of it. I just feel like I'm sick of just hearing about paedophiles, sex, paedophiles, sex, pedophiles, sex. Can we just talk about and do something else? Why is everything in our fucking life just got to be absorbed around someone's a pedophile, someone's raped someone, isn't there like more things we can talk about? Is there not like more interesting shit in the world? Why is it every day I just come on, it's just so-and-so Epstein files, so-and-so's a child rapist, Indians have raped a dog, blah, blah, blah. Why is everyone just obsessed with fucking rape, sex, and being pedophiles? It's like, am I just missing out? I'm not asexual, but I just don't know. I don't understand. It's like obsession. Everyone's just obsessed with just... It's all everyone wants to talk about. It's like that song from Bowling for Soup. Or is it the whole damn world is just as obsessed with who's the best dressed and who's having sex, who's got the money, who gets the honey, who's kinda cute, and who's just a mess. What am I doing? Defeat the black hand on the front. Where? Where?
Don't let up. Enemy target is attacking. Call me command. Hostile contact acknowledged.
Is this even a mission, or is it just... No, I don't think it is. Just a... I think it's like one of those missions you get from, what do you call it? When you got the woman and you have to like ping her off. But yeah, I don't know. It's just... I know this is her channel and whatnot, so for, you can argue, oh yeah, you're picking this, but I don't know, I'm just sick of it. I just feel like this is just all we have to do. This is all life is. It's just a plethora of just trials and tribulations that just seem to be whatever happens with your dick. This is just what happens. Is you go to prison for your dick. Whatever happens, just your dick just makes you go to prison. People just... What's this? Sick. Yeah, I mean that's obviously it.
Let's roll.
Look at this. What? That was terrible. Oh, well, it's not even like a game, is it? I love this. I love. I think this game is it's great. It's just in awe. I still didn't read the reviews. That's what I'm lazy about. I just didn't. I just thought this is just shows where you just don't trust the reviews, especially like considering I got my fingers burnt with fucking Cyberpunk. Never again. Yeah, I can't do it now, can I? 'Cause I blew up. It looks great. The vistas look fantastic. Maybe it just looks so much better on the PS5. I think it looks great. Sacred River.
Not to be satire, yeah? And if you are one of those people who thinks that 16 and 22 isn't a big deal, ask yourself, if the law went lower, would you? Because that's definitely a valid question.
Yeah, but it isn't lower, is it? Because you could just say, well, if the law was higher, would they? You could be like, well, if at the age of 17, would he just be with a 17-year-old? So what you're doing, you're just questioning the very nature of the law, which I know this is what I don't like. Is because where am I supposed to find a vehicle with two fucking things? That's right. Fine. Let's all get the supercar. It's just... Oh, shit. Oh, well. That might come out weird. Perfect. Can I get in? It does have two passenger seats. I like two passenger seats. Oh, I am a fool. This is a great start. This is just really good. This is what I go for. The big sorry, this only actually has one. And also, this is just bullshit. All of this stuff is just completely bullshit. Because Katie loves Gaza, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sick of repeating it over and over again. Like, what am I doing now?
Off we go.
What, does this not have 2 passenger seats? There's only like 1 vehicle in the whole game, which I seem to know, which does have more than 2 seats. I just can't understand how an armoured transport vehicle does not have that. Yeah, look, these are the only vehicles which do. Get out, dude. Where? What? Am I?
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units.
How do I get to this?
Acknowledge. Target is at large. Re-establish visual. Target is in a ground vehicle. Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
Oh my god. How do I get down there? Yeah, that's it.
I wish there was another way.
Yeah, me too, dude. Alright, dude, you don't have to, like, die over it. Alright, just calm the fuck down. Now this is pod racing. I wouldn't see that. Okay. It's all the same car. I don't really want to use this because it's going to blow up.
Sarinto said there's a lot of black hand activity in this valley.
Troops positioned in villages.
Remember, no whitey.
Boats patrolling these once
What?
sacred waters makes my skin crawl.
What? No more whitey.
We really doing it, Dios mío.
Ah, the Ayatollah can't have it, no one can.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage.
we're trying to get? Where the fucking fuel tanks? Oh.
All units, hold position.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was pretty dope. Does it sink? Whoa, so I've never even been on one of those ships. No, that was pretty cool. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, this game is pretty dope. Oh, can I get a limo? Yeah, baby. Come on, boys. We're going in style. I like this one. I like it when Rico says that. What does it say on the way? Sorry. I'm just trying to see if there's a button you can push to change like the camera. Horn. Oh, you can.
What country is it where the people do not feel safe living on the banks of a sacred river?
Oh, they didn't do an interior. They're just.
Go.
Who was driving that? Hell yeah, baby!
Intruder on site. All units engage.
Ooh. It's just, what's the point of you guys coming with us? I'll do. It's like me when I'm at work with women. I was like, just, you fucking do nothing, I'll do. I'll fucking do it. Arrgh. Oh, sweet muscle crab. Whoa! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Thank god for that. Oh my god.
Is truly crazy. I tried to find information.
I try to find some info and can't. I try to walk away and I crumble. I gotta talk about porn and essay because it's the only thing I can use against men. I'm not as strong as the men are, or as smart as them. Ooh. I know white men are the only things that are better than me. White women know this. So I'm gonna try to find what I can to try and lock 'em up while I crumble. Watching porn when I was a kid, covered in tattoos and piercings I did. My name is Katie, I'm a white liberal woman. I hate men so much, unless they're black or Indian. Alright, is there any weapons? I made that all up. Like, you know, I didn't have like a ghostwriter. I know you might think like, oh, how could you possibly sing that well? And I thank you for that. You didn't need to. But it is just how it feels. And someone made a point about that. They were like, it does just feel like that a lot of white liberal women are just, they've got like penis envy because they know like the women know the only actual people who are like able to stop them are white men. So as a result, that's why they team up with like immigrants and like because that's what they want to do. They want to be number one. That's basically what feminism is trying to do. White women are the second most powerful race on the planet. You'll probably say, oh, what about Chinese men? Chinese men can kiss my balls. They lie and pretend they can, but they're not. If all of Europe and all of fucking America had to go against China, we'd be alright. Like, the great thing about China is, right, it's like all just one massive country. The problem with Europe, right, and America, and Australia, and Japan is they're all different places. So it'd be a lot harder for them to try and nuke us all. It's not so hard for us, because we could just stockpile loads of nukes and just drop a fucking ton of them. It would take a lot, but we could do it. We might not even need to use those kind of weapons now. We've probably got much more sufficient ones. We can probably just make a disease, I'm not talking about that, but we could make a disease that just targets specific people. I mean, fuck it, I don't give a shit. China can go to hell. Seriously, fuck China. I think China is just one of the most greasy places in the world. I've been there a few times as well, fuck them. Oh. I don't find your women attractive either. I think they're just like puny little freaks. Yeah, that's right. So, if you're white and you're obsessed with banging Asian people, you're fucked in the head. You probably got abused. You probably got the finger up the arse when you were a kid or something.
AC Flow, real name Archie, and does music. And quite frankly, there's not too much about him. Whether or not he's just not that big, I don't know how many followers he had at any point, but people do know who he is. I mean, I saw a load of my mutuals commented on one of his TikToks. His only kind of article online says that pretty girls love AC Flow. He had 14k monthly listeners.
That probably explains why Katie doesn't like him. That's just too funny. I don't need your little brown-eyed friends, Katie. I can just sit here and do this. And you know what's even funnier, Katie? If you ban me, I'll just do this myself. I'll just record myself on my own camera, just personal use. Don't need. You have no power over me. Your friends have no power over me. It's over. It's over, Anakin. I've got the high ground. You've fallen for the Goyam slop, where they've told you need to like be rich and have loads of friends. That's just Goyam slop. The truth of the matter is, Jewish people didn't want like men to realise that they could just sort of go their own way and be alright by themselves. And that's just what we can do. This is essentially just what will end up happening. Is there are men who obviously we're there, dude. How long will it take me to get there? Should I fly there? I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try and lick my dick and I stumble. Okay. I will do when I'm dreaming of you. And I'm sad. I try to kiss my balls and I stop. Lick my penis and stumble. That's what my penis is, a microphone. See, I can make jokes about myself, I don't care. I mean, I managed to have kids with my penis, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't know if this is going to work, because I don't know if each of those things are going to just be, like, destructible and just blow it up, so I might... That's a bit of a ball ache. Oh, well. I want to get one of those planes. I'm burning up when I'm dreaming of you. Look at this. Goy slop. Goy slop. You could just see the Jewish people just be like, yes, yes, make it like, just make it put loads of fucked colours on it. Haha, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Whitey. Come on, yes. Go slob. Yeah, fuck you, Whitey. That's what they say. This would be impossible to do, just so you know. This is... Come back, plane! Come back, giant boo! Okay, that was my fault. Wait, come back, giant boo!
2022, he is the UK's worst kept secret, which I don't... The phrasing of that kind of throws me off. Yeah, and then loads of nonsense about his music, which I don't care. I'm not here for his music. Also, if you think I'm looking really tired, it's because I am. Okay, ignore the bag. Anyway, so this...
We didn't think that. You didn't need to say that, and we don't care. I don't... Well, maybe I do say it, but again, I'm not editing this. It's different. When I'm on this, the rewards you get when you're live is that this is me being... This is just me. I'm not using AI. I'm not using any tools. Yeah, I have my phone. Do you see what I mean? I fact check stuff sometimes, but I'm not like I've got a script to go by, and I'm not like I hadn't thought about an agenda. I just knew you had a video, but I had no idea what it's about. So I'm allowed to make little utterances and stuff, but you're not. So you don't need to talk about that. We don't need to just. How about you just do the video when you're not tired, and then you don't need to tell us, or just leave it out. We just don't care because everyone's just tired, I'm sure. And you don't really have the hardest life in the world, so we don't care. No one cares. Do you see what I mean? I have to wake up every morning and get ready for 8 o'clock to go to work, and then I go like work until 5, and then I still come on, and I got to make dinner, and then I got to go home, and I got to do. See what I'm saying? I just don't really understand what you're doing. What is filling your time up so much? And you just being stressed and being on SSRIs and being annoyed you don't have kids is not good enough. That's your fault. So I don't know what your problem is. Like being, in my opinion, being in good stead, being healthy constitutes two opinions for me. You need to make sure you're healthy physically and mentally. And if you're not either of those, you shouldn't be allowed online. I don't want to hear you go online. I don't want all these weakoids going on camera and be like, feel sorry for me because I lost my arm. And who gives a fuck? I don't care. Who cares? Suck it up, dude. Suck it up. You lost your arm? Oh well. Why? Either get over it and just become better than it. Don't have to keep bringing it up all the time. You can bring it up once, have your little sob story, and that's it. We don't need to hear you talking about you got your ass squeezed by a black guy when you're 12, you're 17 at freshers. We don't need to hear that. We know everyone squeezes your ass when you're freshers, and it's always black people.
This guy pretty much did really well for a very long time, then got cancelled, and now he's kind of bringing it back up, I guess, because people aren't letting it go, rightfully so, as a 22-year-old. Me.
Hey, Katie, why don't you talk about the grooming gangs? Should I write that? No, I don't think she has blocked me. Do you think I should write that? I bet you should get... It's because you've got all the white liberal women. So what normally happens is, I've noticed this, if you've got like an account like hers, this is what I call like a heavy sisterhood account. So that means like most of the people who are going to be watching her, it's like the sisterhood. It'll be all these like sort of single women who are really angry at men because they've all got an alpha chat. They've been all like alpha widows because they all went to uni and feminism was like, oh, brow hot girl summer, go get your bag, baddie, just fuck everyone. Don't wait till marriage. And then, because the Jewish people told them that, and they were like, okay, so they slept with like 80 people. And then like when they like come out of uni, they like try and get on a date with blokes, and like blokes on the mean side, they've been the women don't like it, but it's the manosphere, I suppose. But the manosphere basically is just a bunch of like players kind of just giving their wisdom about what they've learned from women to other men. But women don't like that because they know that that's basically it. So basically, like, women are really pissed off now because they know, like, the main question men will ask, and it's what I will probably ask to women. I don't even care if they get angry. If they get angry, I'll just ignore them, or I just block them, just ghost them. But I would just say, like, what's your body count? And if they get really funny about it, I'll just know that means they've got a high body count. I'll just block them. Unless they say an answer that's, like, less than maybe 5, 6. I probably won't be interested. And you're gonna be like, well, input. That's really unfair of you. I haven't even slept with that many women. So why do they have to and I'm not allowed to? I've got kids and I've slept with less than 5 women. Why are like fucking someone else gonna tell me that? See what I'm saying? I'm aware that even as a bloke, even me just having sex actually does put me in like a slight bracket because there are like plenty of dudes who just don't have sex. That's just unfortunately how the market is. But that's what I'm saying. It's just it's very funny how you just get like these people and they get so angry. It's just women especially get really pissed off if you mention like body count because they know that men will judge you if you say like I've got 50 or 30 body count. No, it's just your first streets, dude. Just fuck it. Go rob the Midnight Express.
Keep it moving till you reach the
Being 22 as well, there is absolutely no reason you should hang around with 16-year-olds, let alone dating them. Let's see what you gotta say, because I'm
That's true. There are like caveats where I'll agree with that because I think that's the question people will say is like, well, how did you meet her when she was 16? And I'm probably going to assume the dynamic was because he's famous. There might have just been a girl who was like enamored by him because this is the problem we're learning. It's like like when the Ten Commandments came down and they said to Katie, "Thou shalt not have any idols or gods beneath me." Well, Katie doesn't believe in God anyway because she's had abortions. She's told me that. So she's killed a child. So this is the thing. Katie could be a mum at the moment, but no, she's got to live with the guilt of this unborn fetus that died, and that's probably what's plaguing her as well. Every day, she probably gets like these horrible dreams of this child that she could have had that she's got rid of because she wants to do this. Like why? Like can you imagine like how shit it would be? Like you've got a choice to be a mum, and like I don't know. I think that happened probably like 4 or 5 years ago. So, like, what would you rather be at this point, Katie? Would you rather like be where you are now, where, I don't know. I don't think you're making very much on. I think the YouTube grift is going to go now because AI is going to take over. You've come at a really bad time. AI is going to dominate, and even if you try and go into OnlyFans, it's not going to work either because like everyone's just going to use AI now. Why? Well, you're going to pay some fuck nut $5.99 a month when you can just make your own like virtual hentai girl and just do whatever you want. You're over. It's just like men aren't stupid if they can find things that are cheaper, especially like Indian men as well, because the Indian men are like desperate to pay for the OnlyFans because they have to. But once they know they don't, like for example when they pirate stuff, like if you go to India or like Sri Lanka or anywhere, they have like shopping malls just full of like pirated games. You just buy them, all on burnt CDs, and you can just buy them. And there's no law, no police just walk by and they don't do anything, and they're all just in shops. Just go into a shop and it's just full of like just pirated shit. And you just say, "Oh, can I get the last season of Breaking Bad, please?" And they're like, "Oh, here you are. So that'll be 50 rupee or something really cheap." Because they're not making it's like it's free to them, isn't it? And they just think you're stupid. They think you're stupid if you buy the official thing. Like they'll think I'm stupid because I'm playing Just Cause 4 on PS5 and I had to buy the tangible game because to them they would download it on PC and they would see that as being like smart.
sure it's good.
My name is AC Flo and this is my story. So, back in 2022...
Also, I don't know if this is purposeful, but like, why does he look like Jesus? What's with the long hair and the shawl? But do continue.
I don't know. Why does he look like Jesus? What's wrong with him looking like Jesus? Does that? I reckon that's probably just more like it makes Key uncomfortable because she's aware that Jesus would probably like have a very stern warning with talk to Katie. She'd be like, "What are you doing? Why did you have that abortion?" And he'd be like, "The man that did it raped me." And he'd be like, "And why is that the child's fault?" And he'd be like, "Well, it's just." And he's like, and they'd be like, "Well, did he actually R-word you? I mean, what am I doing?" Nice. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Oh, great. Why does he look like Jesus? I don't know. There's a lot of famous men who look like Jesus. I think it's good. I think women are starting to, people are starting to fall back into Christianity now because they just look how shit the world is. And so, again, it's women who are making it like this. It's like women like, well, it's not women like her because she wants to stop porn, but she's still like got this like I'd say straight white male rhetoric. She'll tell me that she actually does love white men, but she doesn't. She loves the left white men who'll be gays, low T, uh, or like boomers probably will be like quite a lot of Democrats. All the boomers who were like, oh no, there's no immigration problem, and you'll like look up where they live, and they'll be like 98% like white. But the only like Indian people they ever talk to is like when they go to the curry house. It's like they're on their best behavior then. I literally like I think I was on X this morning, and it was a fucking like there was a post about how like H1V visas are gonna get eradicated, and like some like fucking like as I say like boomer looking white dude was like, well, I don't know, I've got a couple of nice like Indian guys where I work, so and I was like, yeah, good point, dude, you can know some good Indians, so let's just cancel everything and just keep letting them all come in, and any crime you see, we'll just remember that you know a couple of nice ones, so it's all okay. I think he just ignored me or blocked me. But it's just what a stupid comment.
They're trying to contain you at that outpost. Easy.
What a stupid comment.
Let me in and I'll fix it.
Oh. Stupid answer. Said no one cares, dude. Why do you want to make friends with fucking Indians? Why would you rather not be friends with the fucking Anglos? What do the fucking Indians give you that you like? Yeah, validation, that's what it is. You love like the Indians go, thank you, sir, I love you so much. Because you can't get, thank you, man, I love you from the Anglos. So it's easier just to like, fall in love with like fucking third worlders who'll suck your cock for like doing anything, isn't it? And that is actually the answer. It's these people can't get like validation from like their own ilk, so they've got to go like hang out like with Indians and like African people. Oh my god. What? I like the addition of the train. Oh no. No. I mean, you can just get run over by a train. You get like absolutely chunked. Unlike a car, a train doesn't really go like it won't bump over a human. It will just slice through you. So when you put a coin, that's like when you put a coin on the tracks. It just flattens the coin. There was like this time, I'm not even kidding. It was like it almost was a bit like Miss Doubtfire, and I was so lucky. But like it was when I went to sea. I bought like 2 suitcases of stuff with me because I was at sea for like 3, 4 months. So yeah, I brought 2 suitcases of shit with me just to like keep me entertained. And the shuttle bus driver like drove me to the dock because I was on a container ship. And obviously, when you're at the dock, if you don't know, you have all these gantry cranes. And the gantry cranes essentially they're huge. They're absolutely huge. They're probably like, I'm really shit with 50 meters high, really, really high, maybe higher than that. Really tall, like maybe like 75 meters. Huge things, and they move on. They've got like rails, a bit like a train track, and they sort of move left and right, like side to side, very, very, very slowly, and they kind of like roll. But obviously they weigh. So basically, if you accidentally like, because there's like grooves as well where the wheels are. So if you were like stupid and you just didn't notice, because it makes a lot of noise when obviously the gantry kind of go when it's moving. But obviously, if you're an idiot and you just like got your leg fell into that as the wheel's moving, and I mean it's moving so slow as well. So I'm just saying like, the chances of that happening is so slim. But I'm sure there's like been situations where like a row or something. It's good fucking fun. But anyway, the shuttle bus driver like dropped me off, and he like put my suitcases. Uh, he put like my 2 suitcases down, and I could only take one up at a time to get up the pilot ladder to get onto the ship, which is just like the ship is. So it's just like a little metal retractable ladder that kind of comes down, so like obviously people can get onto the port from the ship. And literally, like I took one of them up, and then like it literally was that scene from what's it called? Miss Doubtfire, where he drops his mask on the floor, in the bathroom, and it lands on the floor, and the truck runs over the mask and ruins it. But for me, yeah, it was like I got my like first one on, and then it's like I was on like on the ladder on the top where the deck where I could see the crane, and then all of a sudden the crane started moving, and I just like looked down, and I could see like my suitcase was so it wasn't like in where the wheel would be, but there was like something protruding out of it that if it just like hit my suitcase, it would have like knocked my suitcase down, and it would have just like dragged it across the ground, probably like broken it, and just like made it explode. And I saw it. I was like, no! And I had to run down as fast as I could, but I just knew like I was almost too late, so I was just going to go as damage. It literally missed it by. I'm not even joking. It was a couple of centimeters. It missed it by. I was like, either the shuttle bus just knew, and he was like proper, like he was just like super Sigma, and he just knew that he could put the stuff there. It's a near miss. But I was like, oh, and I think that was also like the suitcase, I think, which had like my laptop and all of my like learning materials in it as well. So I think if like that broke, I would have been fucked. I would have like like lost all of my entertainment, and just all like, because the suitcase I brought up, I think it was all my clothes and stuff.
UAC flow.
I started getting a lot of attention on social media, amazingly so.
Why don't I get loads of attention on social media? Why does this guy who does look like maybe that's probably the thing, 'cause he looks like Jesus. But generally, straight white men aren't. But then this is the thing. Well, here's a straight white man. Okay, input. So why you just said that no good-looking straight white men ever become famous? Well, he's going out with 16-year-olds, so he falls into that bracket of he's not allowed to be a good-looking straight white man who's got like good ethics. He has to be a straight white man, but he has to have something wrong so Indians and black people and liberal women can be like, look how fucked men are. They don't want to put like a good value man in, because if you do, then the narrative breaks, doesn't it? They're like, oh, there are some like good ones out there. You want to just make sure that you just always have these like weird pedophiles, and it's probably like Indians love that, because all Indians secretly, I think, love like pedophiles and women, like young white girls who are like under 16. That's all like their mission. They don't care about Indian women, but white women under age 16 they love.
Time, you know.
And then I ruined it because I couldn't date within my my kind of appropriate age bracket.
And then,
Well, did he ruin it? Okay, because is he gonna go to prison? Because I don't think he will. I think you're just. I think this is just the classic sort of situation, isn't it? This is like the really annoying question that these little women just throw out, and they just do it to like bait people because they know it's like it's a field like a minefield of a question, because the autistic part of me just goes, well, it's the law, so I think I believe it's okay. But like for women, they don't care about that. But then my other thing is just that, for example, I know Katie loves Gaza and she loves Palestine, but why are all like the men there allowed to sleep with 12-year-olds, and that's okay? But then this guy who's white and straight, he like sleeps with a 16-year-old, which is actually within the legal age, but that's a problem. But when you see you know, if Katie probably does have loads of fans who are from Muslim countries because she's like obviously left winging, and she's like, I have no prejudice against anyone except straight white men. So, like I said to you, like how I bet Katie probably does every now and then, she'll get a letter, like, an email or some sort of like shitty like message. Oh, hello, Katie. My name is Akmal from Yemen, and I just married my 12-year-old wife. Here is a picture of me and her. She's pregnant now. We were going to name our first child after you. And she'll be like, oh, that's so cute. Good luck, guys. Anyway, back to this man who's like going out with this 16-year-old. That's what they do. Because it isn't about the age. It really isn't. It isn't. It's about the power. That's all they care about. This is the game that like she doesn't like, is that I'm aware, like men are starting to be aware of this. We know it's not this. It's like the Epstein files. The people are more mad at the men. They don't care about the women and actually like what they think. They don't actually really empathize with them. They're just annoyed at the blokes. The women are just more like, again, they're just like the landmines that are just there to kind of like set up the blokes. Women don't really care about other women. They just pretend to like virtue signal. Or women just secretly want to like gouge each other's eyes out because they all want to get like the prize cock. So somewhere there's like Drake with his dick out, and all women are like trying to like rip each other's eyes out to like suck his dick. And that's actually what it is, really. I want Drake's cock. You can clip that if you want. No, even Katie now that listens to this, she's not actually listening to it. She's just thinking of like Drake's penis. So why couldn't I like have Drake's penis? Why couldn't I like have LeBron James's monster chin penis inside me? Why do I have to like why do I have to like sit here and like listen to all this like porn? What's happened? What?
Listo, you're there. Pull that pin out, or just shoot to separate the cars.
Wow.
Enemy forces are trying to commandeer a weapons shipment. Destroy it immediately.
Looks like the Black Hand would rather blow this thing up than let us have it.
Well, that's typical. Hold them off. I'm sending you reinforcements. Sorrento, call out targets for Rico.
Time to see what this baby can do.
Yeah, if I wrote a comment and said, "Okay, I'd love to know what you think about the grooming gang," she'd just say, "Oh, I think Rupolo's a massive racist bellend," and then just block me. That's what women do. Like, women are also pussies as well. They want to play man, but they just love to block people and just live in echo chambers because they're not men. They're pussies. I don't care. I don't feel bad calling women pussies. They are pussies. That's literally what they're designed to be. Pussies. They have pussies and they are pussies. And you can show me the one badass woman. I don't care. Women in average are pussies. You probably do have. There probably are loads of women who could probably like rip my dick off. I don't care. I'm talking in general. Women are pussies. And even then, I don't even. I still don't doubt even the emotions. I don't care what they look like. I still think like some women might still not be able to like actually like kill an animal, gut a fish or something. That'd be too pussy to do that. Let alone end a human life.
RPG in the junkyard. Tank squad deployed. On our way. Rico, there's another train coming down the tracks. I think they're gonna ram you.
What?
Hell they are.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Where? Oh god. Whoa, nice. That looks so much fun.
Another RPG in the church tower. There's another train coming, Rico. The other way this time.
Got it.
Oh, you think I'm not distracted enough? Oh god. Yeah, baby.
Not today.
Not today.
So good. Not today.
Oops. Casualty of war.
Rico, we need that cannon.
We'll make the mission end then. Oops.
That's the last of them.
Copy. Sargento's bringing Lanza to pick up the cannon. Sit tight.
Sit tight. It's dope. I love that guy.
Hey Rico, nice teamwork, eh?
I mean, this is my only problem with the game. It's too brown. Who wants to play this? Brown people and black people, but I don't care. They can make the game. I don't know why we have to make them. We make a game for black and brown people. More of the world will buy it. They don't. Black and brown people just don't have any money, so they can't buy it. So they end up just pirating the game. And then the white people don't want to buy it, and they're the actual people who will pay for it because they're actually honest people. And that's just what ends up happening. Like, the people are so fucked. Snowmobile. Let's take over now. Sorry? I don't know why it's so like it's so gauche. Oh my god, okay, so I actually haven't unlocked everything then. Fine. Arena it is then. I wanna get away. I wanna get away. So... Ooh. Yeah, see, these aren't like real ones, I don't think. Yeah, I don't like none of them. So I'm nearly done with all those. So there's probably only a couple more of them. Fine.
Supply drop is on its way, hermano.
Emmanuel?
Was it?
I love this. I started to be accused overnight that I was a. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. What you mean is people found out and then it blew up overnight that you were 22 dating a 16-year-old. Now, I do think it's important to note that actually throwing around the term in situations.
That's what I mean. This is why I think women like Katie got to be really careful, by the way, because I think this is another one of these part of the like the sort of the goy slot where you're getting all these people like Katie who, without sounding rude, but I'm gonna are probably like not always the smartest people in terms of just like opening their big mouth because they're just women just love to do this. They're just very emotional creatures. You just can't go around and just call people pedophiles. It's just you can't do it. It's really not good. That isn't a phrase you can actually like throw around and just do like hee tee hee. I just think paedophile is just it's not. It's like in the eyes of the law, you got to be so careful because he's I think he is British. So if you are in Britain, he's allowed to be with a 16-year-old, and I think as long as he doesn't have any material of her like saved on his phone, this is where it gets weird. I think as long as he doesn't have any pictures of her, that's okay. So he can like have sex with her, but just no pictures. He can only take pictures and have videos when she's 18. I think that even goes as like, because I always wonder, like, I'm sure it probably, I don't really want to think about it, but I'm just trying to think of an example. So let's say you dated a girl when she was 16. You did take pictures when she was like 17 and you had them on your phone. You get married and you end up having kids and stuff, but like 20 years later or something, like somehow it's leaked that you had these pictures of your wife when she was 17. Do you go to prison? That's a nice ethics question. This is the sort of question you'd give Kate, and she'd be like, "Oh, of course you would. Definitely. Fuck that guy. Send him to prison, lock him up. The mum can have the kid. The mum can try and make her go become a woman."
Ships spread all over the country for Espinosa. Copy. I'll call you.
Is that just the plane that dropped it? Can I take over it? I just got distracted. This is going to be much fun now, yeah. I don't think I'm catching up with it, am I? How could it be going faster than this? Crazy. How could it go faster than a fucking jet fighter? Obviously for that reason, I didn't want to use it. I did want to do that though, because I know that I know that when you would overtake it and I throw the person out, the model won't be a woman as I chose. That's again, I'm aware of how these games work. Why did they bother like making a model of those people? If I was a developer, I wouldn't do that.
Vaya con Dios.
It's a present for you.
All right, Sargento. Let's get you some freight trains.
Chévere. Easy's got the plan. Oh, Grand Central Shipping Bay is like a fortress. Doors will open for the automated trains. Get the codes to call them.
And follow one in. Where do I find the codes?
I've marked some consoles. Search them first.
Copy on hostile contact. 320.
Air support is en route.
All Black Hand units.
Oh my god. I need like a better gun. Oh dear. I'm sure I'm missing out on achievements because I'm not like using any of my like. I just don't use any of the fucking whip shit. All right, I mean it's getting hard.
Where he hasn't committed. By law, the definition of...
It was really funny, by the way, because I saw like a picture on X. There was like a really fat woman, and she had like the tattoo of the Hello Kitty that Kitty uses with the AK-47. I was like, that is perfect, because that is probably... Now, I wouldn't even be surprised if that is from her. I wish I kept it, because I was like, part of me was just like, I wonder if that is just like a sort of edgy sort of... Because I don't think Kay's made that image. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright. So there's some dude who's just there, who's like just guarding it. He's the guardian, the vulture.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage.
Tank spot deployed. On our way.
What's going on? The truck's going. Look, yeah. Oh my god. I can't do it. I actually can't do it. Oh my god. I reached my limit, dude. Gotta fucking look in, bro.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engage.
Come on. Yeah, exactly. Why do I just explode? I don't know. Oh, what do I do? What is going on? There's explosions.
And also defamation, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, oh, I wonder if she's actually got like risk. I wonder if like finally it's caught up with her. Like she's realised, oh, you can't just be. It might be okay for me to do it, maybe, because I'm just like some small shit. But like, once you have a big platform, you can't just go around just telling all your liberal white women friends that everyone is a paedophile. It just you're not allowed to do that. That is just defamation. And it's just these women just love to do it, and I'm so glad. I hope that they're starting to like get in trouble for doing it, because you can't just go around doing it. It is just defamation, and it's the worst type of defamation as well. It's not even just like saying, "Oh, you're a liar" or something like that. It's like being a paedophile. It's just people can kill you for that.
Nice tricks. Let's dance.
You going around and actually calling men paedophiles basically just is, in some ways, is just like a death cry to some people. You won't believe that because you're like protecting your like tee-hee bubble, but it is for a man. If you're just labelled as being a paedophile, people are probably going to come and kill you. Muslim women won't. Just fine with the fucking this way, dude. Keep it up, dudes. Who else wants to die? And that's the other thing as well. It's like Rico is just a fucking psychopath. How many people has he killed? Thousands? Hundreds of thousands? He doesn't give a fuck. Women love him as well. Like you see, like the eyes that Indian woman wants to give him. Who doesn't want to bang a whole Indian? What is this?
No codes here, is he? I'll check it out.
Fucking lucky. I'm not taking any fucking risks. I might as well.
Supply drop
I
is on
think
its
you
way,
can get the point, dude, right? I mean, I think I've beat this horse so hard that it's not dead. It's actually disintegrated and evaporated, and there's nothing left of it. We all know there's just something inherently creepy about being in your 20s, and instead of dating people your own age, go...
Disintegrated. I don't know. What do you think happens to things when they die? But again, this is just. I don't know. I mean, it's just. This is just your like classic little ethics thing women do. Like, women can't be bothered to think about or do anything else. They just want to go around and just. Like, if it's a problem, okay, you call the police. This is what I think most men just think. They just think, if there's a problem, go call the police. If there's not, what's your problem? Why don't you go sort the grooming gangs out? That should really hurt you, Katie. Like, all these really sad women lower age who've been raped by Pakistanis, and you just don't care. You're going to say Rupert Lowe's racist. You're going to tell that all the defendants, that all the witnesses, they're all like probably just lying. where's your like talk about that? Well, you don't want to say that, do you? Because you probably don't want to have like Indians and Pakistanis not like your channel because you're a woman and women hate it when you get ostracized. Can you imagine like not being liked by people? That'd be, oh my god. Katie, can I tell you, like, when you, and that's probably truly even with this, if Katie found these videos out, she'd be really pissed off, because she'd be like, I can't believe there's a man who doesn't like me. It's just impossible. I'm Katie, and everyone should love me. How could anyone not love me? Like, I went to university, I'm a woman, and I'm white, and I got tattoos. Everyone should love me. I should have, like, a statue made of me. Made out of marble. I would show my kids, but kids are for goy slobs.
That was nice.
What? Yeah, you heard. Yeah, I don't think you know what that word means. Yes.
Okay, got the codes.
Escape of the shipping bay. You can call a train to enter the main doors from there.
It's this thing. Why is doing that? Just forget it. I don't need to kill you. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Oh, that was a way. I did feel a bit like a little bit sick. He deserved it. Fuck these guys.
Here goes nothing.
We see a train coming your way. Get ready.
Excuse me.
The door's locked from inside. Give the power to those locks and there'll be no closing the bay again. There's 4 generators. You know what to do.
For explosions coming up.
Oh yeah.
Ese man, no?
I mean,
Oh, you remember these? Good God. Four explosions coming up. What?
For 16-year-olds, the only logical answer in my mind is that you're a predator who preys on girls who have not mentally developed enough to be able to notice the games that you're playing.
Hang on, Katie. You know you can vote now when you're 16. So I'm confused. Are you saying that the government are telling us that you shouldn't be allowed to vote at 16, but you can enter a relation? I don't get it, Katie. I'm confused. And also, why is it that like, my friend, who he lives in Yemen. Why has he got a wife who's 12 years old, but everyone was really happy at the wedding? But for some reason, if this guy's 16, why does everyone hate him? Can you answer that for me, Katie? Oh, it's different because like the kids raised differently in in Muslim family. Yeah, no, you're just full of shit. Katie. Why don't you go talk about that? Why don't you go talk about why is it like Muslims are allowed to do that, and then white people aren't? And then you start to realize you don't actually care. You're just trying to like get angry at white people. That's all it is. Like we know the game. We know what you're doing. Because if you had a problem with this, there's like much bigger fish you could go out and see, but you don't want to because you just bury your head in the sand, or you're just gonna lie. Because oh my god. Okay, I gotta do this in one go. That's fair enough, I guess. Oh. I mean. Oh. Fuck you.
Two down. Two to go.
We're sending another squad to your position.
Go for it, dude. Oh, fair. No. It's not even dead. It's not even dead. It's not even dead. Oh, it's dead. Okay. It is dead. It's not even dead. Oh, there's a special one. It's got super gold. Drink my piss.
Open for good. You won't have trouble setting up shop here, Sargento.
Drink my piss. I'm out of here.
When I was a boy, I wanted to be a conductor. What?
Okay. Rico out.
Can I drive it? Hell yes, baby. Ooh, now I can do it. Ooh, I get a flatbed tracker. I do have one of those.
Think that often narcissists and predators and creepy
Covert
people
narcissists
will prey on people way younger because they know that that person's brain isn't developed enough to know what you're doing. If you were a normal person,
I actually think women do this more. I think it's like it's secretly like why there are like some women who like date black guys because I think they know they're like stupid, so they think they can like get their way with them a bit more. And I think women are a bit more tactical about knowing because I've seemed to notice empirically from my experience that I do present myself as being like quite well spoken, I suppose. I just find that generally, if I do antagonize women, they'll just block me because I think they just know. It's like they're aware. I've told you this. They know which battles they can win and they can't win. Like people like Katie, that's what I'm saying. Like she's not going to go after like people who can hold their own and actually got the balls to actually come back and say things. Like, she wants to go after like easy, low hanging fruit. You want to go after that ginger guy because he's easy because he's just a low hanging fruit, isn't he? See you in hell, candy boy.
One less blimp, one less problem.
One last gimp. You keep saying that, Rico. What does it even mean? Yeah, I just like to spice things up. What? Oh. Oh, kiss my ass. I don't know, it's gonna be the world's slowest car. There you go, it's more like it. Just see it tucked in there. Don't know why that car would be here, but who cares? Maybe it's the owner of this whole place. It's exactly the car I was looking for.
Nice ride.
Basically sums my life up.
Rico Rodriguez, you are my speed demon.
Rico Rodriguez? That's not my name. You really are a speed demon. That's still not my name. I get it, you see. I actually get it. It's baiting me. Yeah, that's what I want. The Sky Castle cargo jet. Uh, was that it?
Supplies ordered confirmed. Look out below.
Look out below. Kiss my dick and balls. What? You idiot. I couldn't remember that. Alright.
Supply drop is on its way, hermano.
I know that's the voice I make when I'm just like, hey, you gotta do something stupid. Copy.
And you would be dating another 22-year-old who would quickly clock your, and you'd be binned off so fast. The issue is these people go for younger girls because, well, for two reasons: they're into that and they wish that they could go younger, or they
Again, the Muslims. Yeah, see? But remember, Key, I'm a retard, so I shouldn't be able to do this. Oh, I don't care. Fine. Kiss my balls.
want somebody who is mentally vulnerable, or a mixture of both. Sitting there and being shocked that people are using the P word on you when you dated a 16-year-old at 22 is genuinely laughable, my friend.
That associate me.
Kate, no, you can't. You can't. And this is great, because this is just where like emotions and facts just like brilliant with women, because by the extent of the law, by me being like, if we're going to like do what the government are doing, we're letting all the immigrants in, because they're like, well, technically, if you look at the blah blah blah, oh god, if you look at like the whatever convention, it says that every single immigrant is just as important as a person, blah 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 bullshit. That's why they're like just flooding the loads of immigrants, because like, actually it stipulates in the fucking blah blah law that we have to give all brownoids 100% of our care because they're just brown. And Kay's like, oh, sign me up. Oh, I like this. It's like a quiet little oasis. Not allowed to. Dun 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 dun. Oh. What is the point of those?
Touching kids and all this disgusting stuff simply because I went on a date with a girl who was 16 at the time. I was 20.
Yeah, right, yeah. People accusing me of touching people who are underage, let's say for YouTube TOS. Well, I'd say 16-year-olds classify as people that are minors, but fine, and you didn't.
Okay, they can vote. So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that they shouldn't vote? This is it. I mean, what are you doing? It's just... He's probably like just baiting these people, actually. He's probably smart and he's realised he can do this and just get like a bunch of idiot women who are like, hey, he's just going to go out and just say he's a paedophile. And he's not, because this is true. My dad also worked in the police and he was like scornful about it. So you can't call someone a paedophile until they have been trialed. That's the other thing as well. You're not allowed to just go and call people pedophiles. Like, you'd be allowed to call Gary Glitter a paedophile because he's been charged for it. Or Rolf Harris, you could call him a paedophile. But you can't just call this dude a paedophile because you think he is. That's not how it works. This is why we have like the court systems, and this is why you just gotta be careful, I'm afraid. Like, I don't like to throw that phrase around like anyway. I do actually, but I don't specifically target people and say they're a paedophile because I just get in trouble for it, even though I'm a no one.
That toucher. So by definition, you did touch a minor. I mean, like, I hate to say it.
How do you know that? How do you know if he just went on a date and they didn't do anything? I've been on dates with women before and I haven't done anything with them. Like, maybe they've given them a peck on a cheek after the date, but that's it. Just because you go on a date with someone doesn't mean you have to fuck them. I mean, that's probably just Katie again, just windowing what she happens to her. She gets like an email from Drake, and then she's already there, like sucking his dick, like the minute he sends it. She's like, "Well, every single woman probably does that then. Every woman does that. Every single woman who goes on a first date like me just probably sucks the black guy's dick every time because like he's black, so I feel like I have to suck his dick because it's racist if I don't." That's what's happening with women. Women have just been guilted into like sucking like brown and black penis because they're being told like if they don't they're racist. 100%. That's why like LeBron James has always got such a big grin on his face. Because he knows he's got the best life ever. He knows that he should be in Africa, just like jerking off in a heart, but he's not. He's like, for some reason, white men just love the idea of just throwing a little hoop into a ball, and he's just born like a massive freak. So for him, it's great. It's a meal ticket. He's probably confused like what's happening. He's just born a massive freak, and he's just in America. And luckily, there's like a game where American made game made by white people where you can just be. The advantage is if you're just a freak who's tall, which black people normally are. Then we can just find loads of black people who can just like do it, and they'll get paid billions and billions of pounds because it's the best skill ever. If you find a cure for cancer, no. You play N-ball, then you know everyone's gonna love you. Dude. It's just a giant Ponzi scheme. It's just a giant Ponzi scheme for black people. Jewish people are like, we need to get money out of black people. Let's just put loads of black people into this game, and then we just sell loads of like baseball cards and shit, and they all buy them because they all fucking love just anything with black people in it. We just make black people cards with loads of black people. Then loads of black people will buy it, and then we can just take the black people's money, which is actually white Americans' money, and we'll just hoard it in Israel. So then we can use all that money to just do what we like and make people famous because we control the money, and we can also control governments because again we control all the money. But we just do this by like just siphoning out all the money from like all the countries, just suck it out like a big parasite, so that everyone else can't afford anything. And the reason why is just because we control all the money, and we're going to make sure that we can do what we want with it and make who we want famous. And hopefully there won't be a time where money just becomes, we just change to what money is. And just decide, fuck money, we're going to change the system. We're going to use dollars, we're going to use something else, which is what they tried to do with Bitcoin, but the Jewish people stopped that. And every time I even knew a Jewish man who worked in finance, and I remember like he was the biggest. He really hated crypto, and I was always like, I wonder why he hated crypto so much. But now I know it's because he's probably being paid by the Mossad to like steal money off white people. So when he hears about crypto, he's like, no crypto, no Anglos. He just tries to destroy everything. Because that's what they do. They know in Israel's fucked. Israel's like a fuckhole. It's just been bombed to fuck by like brownoids. We gave Israel country. We gave them nukes, and we said, look, just sort yourself out. And they're like, no, brownoids, no, I can't do the brownoids. I don't even know what I'm talking about. No brownoids. Ow. Santa de amigo. No brownoids. Brownoid's not a racist term. If you're going to say that's racist, where? I don't heard people saying that. It's just a made up thing I've just said. So. Everything's racist. I could just say anything. So you call me a white guy, I would just be like, that's racist. I'll just play their game. I'm sick of it. Everything's racist, so I'm just going to say that you're racist. If you think it's racist, you are by definition racist, because you're thinking about it in a racist way. I'm not, because I'm just calling them brownoids, because that's what they are, they're brown, they're oids. I could say whiteoids, blackoids. You heard. Rico, you okay? Santa de amigo. I translated that. Doesn't mean anything. What are you saying? Santa de Vigo. So they basically put nothing here. You go to this part though. Oh my god, look at all this. Oh, okay. Well, I need to do stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I'll do like the ones that unlock stuff. Right, I guess I'll do this then. I'll probably just, in terms of playing, I'll end the stream. Ooh, that looks pretty shit. Yeah, that good as well. I think this game is beautiful. This is. What games have I played this year? I was just saying that because I was like, I don't know. This at the moment could be best game of the year I've played. And it's only 2026. It's only been 2 months. I mean, the only games I've played this year have been Just Cause and Ace Combat. But I'm having so much fun with this. Moist Crow can lick my huge ass because I remember watching his video and he was like, he went into a tornado and he just started creasing up. I was like, this game looks shit. And then from that day, I just learned never listen to Moist Critical. Never listen to someone who's less attractive than you. That's my rule of thumb. Never listen to someone less attractive than you. Look, you even get the footprints in the fucking sand. Like, I probably would be okay if my kids probably playing this, like, when they're like, I don't know, it's sort of a teenager, 10, or like 10, 11, 12. So I think there's like a lot of physics you can sort of learn from this. I think it's like, I know it's not real life, but I think I like the fact that there's like loads of different things you can do. Like people can be really creative with this. I'm aware that I'm being really like poor with it. I might like fuck around a little bit once. So like when I finish the game, I just locked everything. Well, I'll probably will just like attach like rockets to shit. I'll just like make a rocket car. Because I used to remember playing Just Cause 2, and I loved the feeling when you were like flying like this. And when you were doing it on the Xbox 360, it did feel like really badass. Because it was just being able to do shit like this. It was so cool. It's not like that. I mean, I still feel it does still feel really good. But I just remember just when I bought the X, when I had my discover. I've only got 50% of all discoverable locations. How's that even possible?
Yeah, but you did. That's literally the definition.
No, you can think that that's weird. You can think that that age difference is just weird, bro. Whatever, right?
It's weird, bro. Whatever. It's not just weird, Flo. Mr. Flo, Archie. It's predatory.
What about all the Muslims?
Genius. You were clearly strong.
She'll be like, well, I'm dealing with the trash in the UK, actually. What about the grooming gangs? Well, not that. What are the Epstein files and Mandelson? Well, not that either. What about the immigration? What about Starmer? Nah, no, I'm going to talk about that. She probably is pro, like, Labour for some reason. She probably, like, sees Shamia Mahmood in, like, the Home Office. She's like, it's a tear in her eyes. Oh, finally, we've got a Muslim in the Home Office.
You've accomplished here. You've grown into a strong man, Rico Rodriguez.
Why are you still wearing your prison dicks?
Solis for the better. I'm changing Solis, all right. We'll see if it's for the better. I'm sure we will.
I wish I was as good looking as Rico.
So now
I just need to grow a sick beard and I'll be there. And get some like yellow eyes. A cool leather jacket. Nice.
You excited, Lanza?
To finish what I started years ago? Yes. To charge headlong into...
Yes.
And it's very telling of your character, and I think a lot of people should see this. Any girls that are on your radar, any 16-year-olds that you might be eyeing up should see.
I love her like nose piercings. I remember like when Katie got really angry about that. She said, yeah, I hate when I get all these comments about the piercings. You know, I can just take these off, right? So it doesn't matter. They still got them on. The fact that you even decide to get a nose piercing is just the most retarded thing. I don't know who taught you that. When I watched Jewish teacher said that was a good idea. I don't know why Professor Wignall taught you that. But I bet your dad or mum was so disappointed when you came back and you had that. They probably lied to you and say that they were like didn't care, but they would have had like a conversation in the bedroom, pillow talk. I'd be like, I just don't understand what's happened with Katie. Do you think it was a good idea? And Katie would be able to hear it as well. She'd be like, I wish she just settled down, just had a couple of kids. I just wish she never had that abortion. She'll hear you. She's like, I just don't know. She just hang out with all these like black and brown people. And it's just, is this really good? It's like, she's making loads of money from her YouTube channel. Yeah, but all she talks about is sex all the time. It's just weird. I'm assuming she doesn't live at home. I think it's more funny that she is. We don't know that. She probably is. We're just living at home. She never shows off any part of her, like, else part. I mean, I don't either, I guess. I can't prove I don't live with my parents, I suppose. Just assume I don't.
Don't forget all the trained soldiers who...
Don't forget all the trained soldiers who want to stop you.
I leave them to you.
Some Black Hand activity coming up ahead of your position.
Copy that. Just keep the train moving, Lanza. I'll deal with the Black Hand.
The cannon is all yours, my young friend.
Why the fuck would they like put loads of explosive barrels? I mean, I don't care because it's fine. It makes the game fine. But why would you do that?
Watch the right.
I didn't even do anything, so. We didn't hit it.
Rico, on the road. A tank.
A dog. What's that?
Rico, on the tracks in front of us.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh, you little shit.
Another barricade, Rico.
Keep going. I'll clear the way.
How much time did they give you?
In front of us. Aye.
This train is heavily armored, Lanza.
I trust my design. But the explosion, the gunfire, it's unnerving.
See what I mean? This is all just like brown codes. Just like go on a massive takeover. This is it. Jewish people have made this thing.
I'll take care of it.
We're about to pass through a
Oh,
wave of
God.
sandstorm.
I'm ready.
The engine is taking a beating. We need to keep...
Oh, where is he gonna put me back? Fine. So it's just like they have this. Why would they just do that? They just like cover the shit and just like exploding shit.
I'm ready.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engage. Hostile hasn't received. Eyes open.
I remember the missions in Just Cause 2 being really good though. I think that is the thing that I miss. I'm reminiscing about like Just Cause 2 and I just remember just how like bombastic and cinematic the missions and stuff are. So there was just so much more I think in terms of, and I think maybe that is it. It's like if I played 2 and I was a massive fan of it, because I do remember like one of the things I was really annoyed about most about Just Cause 2 was there was no way you could replay the missions. So I remember there was like a few missions that were really fun. There was like one of them was this one where there's like an island on Just Cause 2, which is just it's like it's just like out of the way. Oh, God's sake.
The engine is taking a beating. Entering the sandstorm again. Hang on.
Oh.
Carajo!
What's the matter?
Sandstorm is clogging the engine. Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact. Come on! Come on!
Wow.
Tommy!
We're seating ducks. Can you repair the engines?
It will take a moment.
Do it. I'll cover you.
Theo, Rico, the Black Hand are scrambling bombers.
Shit. Work fast, Lanza.
Shoot straight, Rico.
Bombers, to the left of the train, Rico.
Here they come.
Oh God.
Copy on hostile contact. Ready to engage. No further contact. All units, stay alert.
How's it coming?
Still working. There's sand everywhere.
We knew we were taking this thing into a sandstorm, didn't we?
Where?
It's true.
There's a lot of sand.
It's like, get it? It's like the Star Wars joke. It's a Star Wars meme, dude. Get it? Star Wars?
Hostile contact. Ready to engage.
Brown people, like, who made this game, like, yeah, everyone loves Star Wars. Because they can't make new stuff, they just have to, like, steal.
Almost there. Restarting. There. We can move.
Why did it take you so long?
You guys are
This,
almost to
so they know
Soto
who you
Uno.
really are. And if I ever have a 16-year-old girl and she comes home
You're
and
never
says,
gonna
"Oh,
have
yeah, I've
children."
got a boyfriend and she tells me that her boyfriend's 22, it's not gonna end well for him.
But that doesn't mean
Target blast off position was on site. Stand by.
I don't think you're gonna have children, I don't. Can you imagine, like, your child coming up to you covering all your tats and being like, Mom, I've got a child, a boyfriend's 22, and, like, actually thinking, like, what you're gonna say is gonna matter. If you're gonna say, no, daughter, don't make bad decisions, she's gonna look at you and be like, okay,
Full speed ahead.
what decisions did you make? Well, I made the bad decisions, so I don't want you to make them. Okay. Did we have to see that cutscene? Was that paramount? Apparently so.
We did it.
Quite the welcoming committee.
Hold them off until the next wave of the sandstorm. Then you make your move. Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engage. Another wave coming. Be ready, Rico.
What for? What do we do? This seems to be bulletproof. Just keep shooting it. Eventually we'll get through. Uh-oh, what's happening?
Here we go. Find your way to the console I've marked.
No.
Mira!
Working. There. Found the cooling unit. I've lit up the access roads. Follow the lights on the ground. The cooling units keeping the core from overheating need to be destroyed.
Once they're destroyed, we use the floor I built into the system to ventilate the core.
What lights?
Hello, little friend.
I don't know what the core is.
All Black Hand unit, stand by for more intel.
What lights? What fucking lights? Oh.
That hurt.
Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
Damn sand.
I don't know where I'm going. What lights? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Here's the cooling system.
Destroy it thoroughly.
That's how I roll. one down. These things are tough, Lanza.
Gracias. I designed them myself.
You still need to take out the other two.
Where was this one? No.
All units, hold positions.
Stay there.
No further contact. All units, stay alert.
There's one.
Found another one.
Destroy it, and there'll be just one left.
Oh my god.
He's done.
Your enthusiasm for destruction is awe-inspiring.
You have no idea, Theo.
My god, I just don't even know. Here? Fuck the... Okay.
Here's the last one.
Drink my
I
piss.
see it. Cooling systems are all destroyed.
Good. Return to the console and trigger the failsafe.
I'm on my way. Triggering the failsafe.
Drink my piss.
The core is venting.
Head back to the train.
I love porn. Drink my piss. Dude, I'm just too bad.
I'm plugged into the network.
Hang on, I'm just talking to your fat dad. Your fat black dad.
Do you wanna do the honors, Steel?
No, my work on Zona Uno is complete. I want to see what this program of yours can do.
It's like they right. The thing is, these brown people are written by white people, so it's like they act like white people, but they wouldn't be like this. We did put a giant gun on it. Alright, that's a nice end, I think. Very cool. Do I get to use it? Low bowl cannon truck. Dude, I can just get the mine launcher now. So that is, so that's the only thing in this whole level you can do. Dude, you get a fucking bloodhound rocket. Sweet. There you go, Operation Ilpa, finally. Finally. Now we're cooking. Right, fine, let's just listen to a gas on for a bit.
At Vodafone, save up to £1,128 with Google Pixel 10 when you trade in.
Google Dixel 10?
Thank you very much.
The smugness is overwhelming. It truly is. Doesn't make me a thank you very much. No, but it makes you very close. Very close. Like a matter of a year, maybe less, depending on when she turns 16.
The thing is you gotta, this is the bullshit. Is in Katie's brain, if she was 16 years old and Drake hit her up and said, like, do you want to fuck? She would do it. She would have easily done it. So she's just annoyed because secretly this is what women are doing. It's just, they're just projecting. They're just annoyed because the younger women are just getting them more attention because this is just what happens. It's like the men have just learned now that, like, if you're trying to, like, interact with women who are probably over the age of 25, they're going to have, like, loads of history. They're going to probably be, like, fucked, like, 50 dudes and probably, like 20% of them black. And it's just like, oh, I don't want to deal with it. You date a woman who's 16, then she's just got no mileage, and that's that. What do you want to say? And also, like, as a man, it's like a 16-year-old or 17, 18-year-old, it just represents purity, doesn't it? This is what you want. As if you're like a successful man, and I want to, like, have kids and a family. Who am I going to pick? Am I going to pick Katie, the blown out 20, whatever she is, or an 18-year-old who hasn't got any, like, hasn't fucked a black man, has got loads of tattoos because a black man decides to, like, I don't know, do something fucked with you because you decided to. You had too much alcohol and you probably took his pills and weird pills and drugs, and you ended up, like, I don't know, you probably had to, like, suck 3 dongs at once, something like that. I mean, if I had to suck 3 dongs at once because, like, I was forced to, I probably would get tattoos. But luckily I'm a bloke, so I don't have to do that. But women just go out there pretending they're men and they get fucked and they get tattoos and piercings because they were told by Professor Wignut to like fuck up black people or brown people or Asian people. All of them hate you, by the way. So they just want to like ruin you. Even if your Chinese boyfriend, he's probably like a part of the CCP and he knows that he's Han Chinese and he just hates you.
And again, most normal people wouldn't do that because they have morals and they would feel great.
And what about your Muslim friends? Do they have morals? Stop talking about my Muslim friends. Right, what are we doing? Nothing. Game over, boys.